Toronto, day 5, and guess where we are? A Roman Coffee. I promise they're not sponsoring us.
If they want to.
Yeah, if you want to, Scrapbook Adventures, you know where we are. So today, our legs are really, really burst from our big walk yesterday, like legs are in bits. So we're planning to just have a chilled last day before we move on to Calgary tomorrow. And we're going to meet our friend from Instagram. He's a local to Toronto, so he's going to show us around the city, and I think there's mention of maybe grabbing some pizza somewhere, so looking forward to that. You know me and my food, I'll always try it. So yeah, but chilled day, really chilled day, and yeah, we'll head on to Calgary tomorrow, and we'll let you know how our day goes with our friend Kanish, and we'll give you his details for his social media and his Instagram and stuff towards the end of the video, so we'll see you there.
Joe has a blister.
It's a substitution, this needed substitution. So just after we finished our coffee there, we've walked past a place called Gibson House and realised that he was a Scottish man who came from Dundee and came to Canada in the 1800s, and his house is across the road from our hotel. So we're going to go in there, and it's free entry, and yeah, see what Mr Gibson was all about. I think he was part of the 1800s rebellion, and his house is still intact. So we're going to suss that out before we then jump on the train to the city centre. So welcome to Gibson House. We took a wander inside. It was free admission. Heather playing with some of Mr Gibson's children's games. And then we went upstairs and downstairs in the house and took a tour. He was obviously a very wealthy man. The guide was telling us that some of the things you see were just added in by the company, and other things are actual real items from Mr Gibson's house back in the day. It's raining again in Toronto.
Standard.
Whilst it's in Glasgow, it's super sunny.
Yep. You can't make up though that we've turned the corner whilst we're on our way to meet our friend, and there's the bagpipes, a full pipe band. Excellent.
For Outlander.
For Outlander, yeah. Might see you on it, Natalie. New season.
How are you guys? Very nice to meet you.
Too.
Oh, you guys came on like the rainiest day. Welcome to Toronto.
Thank you.
The perfect host.
Okay, so I am in downtown Toronto and I am with Heather and Joe, and they are visiting us from Scotland. So I'm just showing them around. We've got some Uncle Tetsu's, and we are gonna go from there. Yep. All right, so we've got Heather and Joe trying Uncle Tetsu's for the first time in Toronto, and let's see how they like it.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Oh, it's softer.
Yep.
Okay.
Right? Oh, it's so good. It's honestly one of my favorites.
So
Uncle Tetsu's.
yes.
How wonderful would it be?
Okay, Heather, tell me your 5 top things to do in Toronto.
So, top 5 things. Number 1 is catch a sporting game. So Toronto is home to MLS teams, NHL teams, NBA teams, MLB teams. No matter what the season is, you'll find something, so definitely take it in because the atmosphere is incredible. Number 2, get down to downtown and just walk around, take it all in. All the food spots are down there, there's loads of different things to do. And there's like wee local places up off the side bits. That's where we got our poutine. It was lovely. And Uncle Texas is down there too. It was really nice. The cheesecake there was brilliant. Number 3, get down to Union Station, get on a bus and go to Niagara, because you just can't miss that. I think you have to see Niagara Falls. It was incredible. Probably the best thing that we've ever done. Number 4, another thing. Probably just taking a walk around about the park. So there's quite a few. We went to High Park, we really liked it there. It was really peaceful, really calm. That was where Joe got frightened by the geese. But yeah, it was lovely.
They were frightened of me.
And number 5 would be walk down the boardwalk and go to the ferry port and take a ferry over to Toronto Island. It's quite peaceful, it's quite quiet, there's lots of games happening there, local people playing different sports, and it was just really relaxing, and the views back to the city were unbelievable. So yeah, that would be the top 5 things. Take in a sport game, get to Niagara Falls, have a walk downtown, check out High Park, and then get a ferry over to Toronto Island. Check them out.
Pretty solid. And what advice would you give somebody coming to Toronto?
It's not the cheapest. You're going to need to bring some cash with you, but credit cards are taken most places, as is cash. But yeah, it's probably on par, if not just a little bit more expensive with the conversion as to back home. So yeah, it's not the cheapest destination.
You need your money to fold.
Yes, you do.
So our time in Toronto's came to an end. This video's short and sweet, but yesterday we just had an absolute ball getting shown around the city by our friend Kanishk from carpet.ride on Instagram. He's a fellow traveller who loves exploring the world, and we picked him up when we looked at his videos on Peru, and then we just got chatting from there. So it really does show the power of sort of social media. But yeah, thanks so much, friend, for showing us around. We had a great time and a really memorable last day in the city. If you want some cracking videos about Peru, then have a look at his Instagram. I've left the tag handle on our picture. But yeah, we better get off and head to the airport for our next stop, which is Calgary. Here we go!